Well, hey there, friendships. Welcome back to Curtis's Corner. If you're new here, hi, I'm Curtis. This is my corner, and on today's Makeup Monday, we're going to be playing around with some new products to me. One is new to the makeup world. The newest object is the Banana Fetish palette, as I had told you about on Friday's video. If you missed Friday's video, you can click right up there. You can go check that out. I ended up ranking the first half of the 90s decade of horror movies, and part 2 will come out this Friday. On top of reviewing, getting my first impressions on this wonderful looking palette, I have two palettes from Cara Beauty. One is Perfectly Defined, one is Divine Complexion. So we've got a finishing powder palette as well as a powder contour palette. And I have not one, not two, but 3 brush sets. And I'm just going to mix and match the brushes to apply some makeup today. And we will see which brushes kind of perform the best for the quality that they are. Which ones feel softer, which ones have a better blend, so on and so forth. So, if you're interested in seeing my opinions, my thoughts, and just coming to hang out and do our makeup together, then keep on watching. I'm going to be trying some old products that I've used that have kind of been iffy on my skin as well, to see if they've also changed based off of my skin routine that I've been doing with the Jeffree Star Skin collection. And if you've missed my review on that, you can also click right up there and I will link you to that video. Now, I'm going to start off with using my Marc Jacobs Undercover Blurring Coconut Face Primer first. And yeah, that's simply that. That's all I'm going to be starting to do. Still smells really nice, so that's good. Am I blurred? Does it look like I'm blurred? I really like it's very silicone-y though. That's the one thing I don't like about this primer, is that it is very silicone-y. There's nothing for like the foundation or anything to grip onto, but like it feels nice. I don't know. I'm still seeing some dry patches on the face. Okay, well, we shall try. The next, now I'm not this dark. I have yet to get my tan, but I'm gonna go in with my 210N foundation from Rare Beauty. Dippy dab this kind of all over, and we shall see how this goes. Where's my, there you are. Gonna dip in with my Lunar Beauty sponge, and it's giant. Okay. See how this is going to blend out onto my skin this time. Because last time that I used this, a couple times actually that I used this, it picked up on a lot of dry patches of my skin. But since using that new skincare, we shall see if it will still pick up on dry patches. Bring it onto my neck a little bit. Definitely need a bit more coverage here. And maybe a bit there. So far though, doesn't really seem like it's picking up on any dry areas on my face, but it also doesn't seem like it's staying laid down on my skin in certain areas, like my forehead there. Okay, I think that's better. Alright, so far, so good I think. What do we think? What do you think? Is it good to you? Do you think that looks okay? I think it looks okay. Kira broke a table in half with her body. Okay, gonna still stick with the sponge. Oh, I should have put it on with the foundation brush. Oh well. I'm gonna still stick with the sponge with this one though. Concealer time. So this concealer will also be very telling because it likes to pick up on some dry patches too. So we'll see how this works now. I'm just hoping, especially right around here. Aren't I beautiful? I knew it. Okay. Okay, let's get the forehead. The forehead is going to be the most telling. So what do we think of my nails? Aren't they fun? Ready for summer. Ready for summer. Okay. So it looks okay. Doesn't look the best. I am noticing that there is some texture being picked up by the concealer, but it doesn't look like it's horrible or anything. I have seen it worse. Okay, what do we think? Pretty decent, I think. Okay, now I'm going to, last but not least, take my bronzer here. This is in the shade Power Boost. It's also by Rare Beauty. And I'm gonna go right here. Just like that. I'm trying the new higher positioning of it. All right, now let's blend it. Oh, ooh, she dark. She dark. I feel like I put too much on my cheek here, but we'll tame it after. Immediately already dark. The immediate tan that I just received from this is insane. Just really want to blend it all in. Okay, okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the contour palette here. This is what it looks like. Enormous pans. Like, look at that. Amazing. Sure, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my BH Mrs. Bella brush set here. This is from Star Cosmetics. I'm just looking for the right brush that I want to use. No, you're good. Okay, we're going to go look at, first of all, look at this. So what I'm going to do is I'm dipping in on this brush into the shade Bone, which is the white shade in that palette. And I'm just going to dust it underneath my under eyes here to really elevate that kind of highlighted look and set that concealer. I will say, it doesn't really seem like there's a lot kind of being dispersed onto it, but I could be mistaken. Okay, maybe I'll go in with my sponge, see if that will help a little bit. Press it in, very bright. Okay, and then a little bit down the nose here, I think. Trick, wonderful. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into this brush here, another fun handle. I'm gonna dip into a mixture of tan and a hint of deep tan. And this is going to be used to set the contour on my face. This is so tan. This brush as well feels really nice. Set the nose area there. I'm actually gonna go in with this kind of like stipply looking brush here first. This is the Mrs. Bella one. And I'm going to go into the Complexion one. I'm going to go into the shade Porcelain and Natural to set the rest of my face. Just gonna get rid of the loose hairs that are everywhere. But I'm gonna just set all of this crinkliness that's happening. Okay, mixture of the two. Set where I didn't. I think it's good. Seeming like it's okay. Doing its job. The stippling of the brush is nice as well. It's like, it's good to get into places that you didn't think that you had in order to actually properly set everything into place. And all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the Define palette very quickly, and I'm going to go into a mixture of Bone and Vanilla just to kind of tone down the bronze here. I'm just gonna go over, just dry and brush off kind of anything that might be loose just sitting, including my under eyes here. All right, so I am noticing a lot of texture on my face. Don't love that for me, but I'm not noticing dry patches, which is really good. It's just, it seems kind of patchy and it's picking up on very like textured skin. So I'm not loving that. especially considering the primer I used is supposed to not show texture. So now I'm gonna go into the Powerpuff Girls by ColourPop blush. I love this color. Look at that. Saving the World is the shade. I'm gonna dip in with, we're gonna go in with this angled brush here. This is from Star Cosmetics. So it's gonna look like that. And we're just gonna fluff it up a little bit and dip right into this heart-shaped lovely here. Now, this is super, super pigmented. I did a review on this as well. If you want to check up there, you can take a look, but it is hella pigmented. So that's why I tap it off a lot. But this brush is distributing it as a brush would do. I think it's okay. What do you think? Do you think it might be too harsh? I don't know. Is it too dense of a brush? Seems like a lot of blush is being distributed. Let's try this one. Because I always put a little bit of blush. This is a little looser. I always put a little bit up here just to add a bit of color up there. This seems better. I like this one more. On the nose, a little bit on the chin here, just add a bit of color. So it is definitely way more blushed around here, just because it was definitely a denser brush, so it wasn't really living for that. But I'm just gonna try and tap it off a little bit. I'm gonna give my face a spritz, and then we're gonna try on some highlighter. Woo! She's aggressive! She is an aggressive one! So I've got two brushes I'm gonna try for highlighter. I've got this one from Star Gem. It's a nice big giant fan brush. And then I also have from Miss Bella, I'm going to use this dome brush. And we shall see which one is the true winner. I know a dome brush is always going to apply it more intensely and more direct. So I'm gonna do her first. Go. What? Hello? Oh, there she is. Okay. I was like, where did it go? Considering it was a Jacqueline one and I love it and I've used it all the time. Kind of surprised me that it didn't show up at first. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe there's a third brush I can try and use here. Okay, well that's that. That's that brush. Time for the fan brush now. I mean, it's getting it. I never really like fan brushes, to be honest with you. I find, especially ones this big, I find it's very difficult to kind of use. It applied it, but I don't know. I'm gonna try this brush now. Third time's a charm, I think. This one I'll do just the rest of my face. Okay, seeming better. I think this one's the winner. I do. I much prefer this brush. It is giving the effect that I'm needing. It is applying it easy and efficiently without it being a mess and going everywhere. And it is just, it's good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm gonna apply my brows off camera, be back, and we will dive right into the Banana Fetish palette. Stay tuned. Okay, eyebrows are done. It's time to dive in. This is what the compartment of it looks like. I love the design. I love that it's kind of like a ghost-like star kind of behind it. So let's open it up. Oh, she's beautiful. She is beautiful. Look at all those colors. I do wish that there was a little bit more yellow tones in here, but there's enough to, you know, make it as a banana palette. I also love that the middle row spells banana. Loving that. So we're gonna do a completely, well, not completely. We're gonna do as much yellow on my eyes as humanly possible. Ooh, and I really want to use that one for the inner corner, 100%. Star Split. Yep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to prime my eyes, first and foremost, because as Nikki says, not to prime is a crime, and she is absolutely correct. You should always be priming your eyes. I'm gonna do one eye on camera, one eye off camera. I'm gonna dip in with this kind of a fluffy brush. And we're gonna go into the shade My Peeps. And this is just gonna be washed all over the lid. And this will be used to basically set the eye primer and give it that little hint of a yellow cast there. Wonderful. I'm gonna go in with more of this loosey-goosey one here. And I'm gonna dip into the shade Cream Pie, which is just right beside it. This is gonna go directly into the crease. Oh, it's very yellow. Ooh, she's a puffy one. Alrighty. Oh, she's yummy looking. Yes, she is. Oh, I love this color. This color is fantastico. I don't know. Yeah, I'm liking this yellow right now. It's one thing you can always count on with Jeffree Star is that his stuff is always pigmented the house down boots. I want to take this flimsy fluffy brush here and I'm going to dip into a mixture of Hammock and How Do You Peel. Just a little bit there. This is going to go onto the outer corner. I'm going to mainly use How Do You Peel, but I'm going to just deepen it a little bit with Hammock. And like I said, this is the outer corner here. And just into the outer portion of that crease. Oh, this is nice. I'm really enjoying every portion of this palette so far. And I've used only 4 shades, and this is already yesing me up. Now we need a bit more precision. Do we need a bit more precision? No, we need this. I'm gonna go into the mixture of Certified Organic and Banana Fetish itself. And these will go into the deep pocket of the outer portion of this lid here. Add more dimension just right here. Perfect. That's all I needed. I'm just gonna tap more off and just swoop it right into the pocket of the crease here. Just to add that dimension. He said there are some new formulas. I'm gonna go in on this flat packing brush here. I don't know what new formulas there are, but I'm going to go in with Vitamin P. And this is gonna go all over the lid. I always go in with a dry brush. You know I like to go in dry. Yuck. So this is gonna go all over the lid. Oh, this is a nice one. Yes, it is. This is a nice golden yellow. Okay, I'm gonna just top it off though with my finger. She's so soft. Oh my gosh, she's so soft. Look at that. Like, stunning. My under portion of my lower lash, I'm gonna go in with this weird, look at this. Like, what is that kind of a brush? I don't know, but it's gonna give me super precision. I think I'm gonna do Hammock and Size Queen, and then blow it out with Banana Fetish. That's a really nice color. Like, that's a really nice color. Yeah, with this brush here, I'm going in to Banana Fetish just to kind of smoke that out a bit. Last but not least, I'm gonna go in with this itty bitty tiny packing brush here, and I'm gonna go into the shade Star Split, and this will go into the inner corner because this looks blinding AF, and I'm just like, I'm needing it right now. Hello. It looks, oh, it's one of those like, okay, I see what kind of a thing it is. It's like a transparent shimmer, but that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna go in maybe with my pinky and see. Equally as soft, super pretty though. There we go, that's a bit better. Alrighty, I'm going to replicate the other eye off camera, throw on some mascara and some liner, and I will be right back with a final look, all complete, to give you my thoughts. Stay tuned. All right, this is the final look, all complete. Where did I put my mirror again? I am enjoying it. I like the look I've come up with. It's very yellow. It's not obviously for everybody, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to embrace it. I wanted to use a different color for the eyeliner, so I ended up just actually dipping into pounding cake in the palette and just lined my eyes, did a little wing that went into the crease. I thought a little graphic moment would look kind of neat and fun and fresh with this look. And I ended up actually putting on, I used a Morphe lipstick. It's old, but I haven't used this lip gloss. This is the Mystery from Lunar Beauty, and it is beautiful. I love it. Okay, so verdict time. The Banana Fetish palette. I love, absolutely in love with this palette. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shades out of this 18 pan palette, and they all blend nicely. They have great pigment. Even the shimmers have great pigment. As you saw when I was applying it, I'm super happy and pleased with how this look came out. The Car Beauty palettes. These are okay. I actually prefer the defined one more than the Complexion one personally, because I find this ended up picking up on a lot of texture. However, this one with the contour and the brightening and everything like that, that looks nice. I really enjoy that. The brushes. Overall, I think the Mrs. Bella ones are the clear winner out of them, but we had some winners here and there. I mean, this was great at blending out the Banana Fetish color under the eye. This was really good at the BH Cosmetics one. This was really good at lining tightly to the eye. The stipple brush, fantastic. Out of the highlighter brushes, this one I'm going to do a hard pass on, but and then this one as well, I'm gonna say, was it this one or was it this one? No, this one. This one was a hard no. This one was a definite yes, for sure. But I also just realized with this is actually the highlighter, not this one. This is a powder brush. So that was my user error. So I'll have to try this one another time. I think that one will actually distribute it a lot easier. But anyways, the brushes worked fine. Overall, the brushes all worked fine. They were nice, they were soft, they blended nicely together, and they helped me create this wonderful look. So that's my video. If you enjoy the look that I came up with, if you own the palette, if this persuaded you into buying the palette, leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly videos and hit that notification bell so you know when I post a brand new video, because if you don't hit it, how else are you gonna know when I post a video? You won't, so do it. I will see all of you on Friday for my part 2 of the 90s decade horror movie countdown ranking thing. If you ended up missing part 1, be sure to go check that out. And yeah, I will see you then. Bye, friendships.